thinking either Gnar or Jace, just blind here. And there's the Galio we both mentioned that is still left available to go alongside of the Twisted Fate in that kind of global presence kind of idea. Still a pretty nice tier pick in general alongside of the Aphelios. And so pretty obvious picks there for the side of Damwon Kia, not really going crazy on their side. But one last chance for Fredit-Brion to give us something interesting here.
What about a Gangplank pick? I would love to see that. I'd love to see that sort of priority there. It's hard when you have, you know, an Oriole on a mid that is, you know, very likely not going to be able to take teleport because of the Twisted Fate matchup. So, you know, if you go for the Gangplank, you can't really collapse and sort of snowball that lead. Get an early Sheen, try to pressure Khan. I mean, it is Khan himself, one of the safest top laners, even on something like a Gnar.
But he is taking turret plays. He's only taken one, but any advantage is going to be nice. We do have the Shockwave coming in here. Burst damage, though, onto Showmaker, and BRO come together 2v1 in the mid lane and make a kill happen.
Yeah, and this is with that aggressive ward that was placed there from Khan. See the red rotation, and they still weren't able to respond to this quickly enough. Really nice.
Really fantastic. As heal has to be used here even. Showmaker, speaking about getting bullied, this guy just can't catch a break.
Yeah, but he doesn't get picked. That's 2 rotation attempts to take him out. And what's happening in top is way more significant. The turret plate's going down, and he's even proxy farming now between the turrets. Khan is like, this is the trade-off, right? When the jungle rotates in like this. Meanwhile, they're setting up for this next Drake, the Infernal Drake that's spawning in 22 seconds. So full control of the map right now.
All right, Ragnarok. Canyon in a little bit of trouble, has to flash away from that one, but this is the response time we were talking about. TF and Galio able to get on in there. They finally take out but they've gone so deep trying to pick off these kills, as now Beryl is on the run. Gonna get flashed on here. The Q not doing too much damage. Slipping into the brush for just a moment, but that is gonna do it. That last hit on the passive for the Kai'Sa means 2-0 for Hannah. And what is going on in this game? Damwon slipping up, and BRO are stomping right on top of it.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit of lack of respect shown here. The vision, and I'm gonna see, fortunately for Delight, a little bit of a fail flash there. Showmaker gets out of here as well. It's a very skirmishy fight. But yeah, I mean, we saw the gold leads popped up just a moment ago, and Lava doesn't even have the first blood gold lead. He's the only one on his team who has a lead, and it's about 300 to 320 gold, the advantage over Showmaker at the moment. But even the Kai'Sa that's 2-0 is behind in gold.
In goes Delight. He's just going to get shredded through the Unbreakable Will, as he is going to find Lava. There does Khan. In goes Showmaker looking to follow up. They have a lot of damage, a big shockwave, but he was exhausted. And here comes Henna shredding through the front line of Damwon Kia. And the follow-up from is massive as they ace the side of Damwon Kia and totally sweep them up.
I cannot believe what we are watching right now, Valdez. We're 25 minutes into the game, and it's been such a passive game with such a small lead for Fredit-Brion that it almost feels like we're at 15 minutes into the game, right? The tempo of this game has been so slow. Damwon Kia have been very slightly behind this entire time, and we're going to watch this fight again, because they're going to get a Baron from this because of the death timers, and we are at 25 minutes in the game. So look, taunt goes on to Hoya, and you see the aggressive engage from Delight. He gets punished, right? They do retreat. Khan looks for the stun. But then there's a little bit of an over chase. Canyon and Ghost are not in this fight at all. The exhaust is used onto Lava, but then the turnaround comes through. There's so much damage output in this choke. This is where many fights have been lost, you know, across all eras of League of Legends since the beginning of time, where you chase into that choke point outside the Drake pit, and for Fredit-Brion as well with this insanely fed Henna. And I don't know, they've been overextended, it looks like. Double taunt.
And you can see they're trying to turn it around. Lava is getting burst down, actually. Canyon is going to get into that back line, but he is immediately going to get shred. Delight will go down. But again, so many strong carries still left available in the backside. Umti's here, Henna's here. They do lose 2-1 to BRO, but they pick up that Ocean Drake. And they still have full health bars here and a lot of wave clear. But let's see what Damwon can get with this slight mana advantage.
They have this mana advantage, they're going to push with it hard. They're going to try to open this map up. We are 31 minutes into the game. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we are. So it's a very long death timer, or 2 very long death timers. You know, we are looking at, again, an 0-2 series start.
Yeah, I did not, if you asked me one thing that was going to happen in this series, this would not have been it. This was the last thing I expected was for ffreditBrion to be challenging W3D2
Bad timing
in a
on
late game
this.
stage. Okay, so they have a lot of Baron damage, but still a decent amount of poke is coming out from the side of W3D2. Nice engage here immediately, and he just blows up Ghost! Where did that Aphelios go? The one-shot is real from the Gragas. Unbelievable. And that, my good friends, that...
Finally actually gets to have his moment in the sun. And that's... Ghost is just now respawning. That's an inhibitor turret down. Khan looking for the flank here. Needs to be careful about overextending himself.
Yeah, I don't know about this. They just have way too much damage. See you later, Barrel. That's another cast straight into their face. As the Ignite might even kill Khan. Thankfully, he won't go down for his sake, but I feel like their Nexus is very close.
I think this is game value. Very calm and collected. As we're going to watch this again. Absolutely insane. Ghost is way out of position. Instantly blown up. And that's a ton of shutdown gold going over to Hoya as well. So we're going to watch this again here, where Khan is on the edge. Barrel gets blown up. Khan is just barely going to escape despite the Ignite, which is a big reason why W3D2 are able to survive this. But ffreditBrion, they are not done yet. 34 seconds of Baron buff. Need to be careful about forcing this engage, though, with positional advantage over to W3D2. Barrel got a taunt, so yeah, that's on cooldown now.
The Light's looking for it. The Unbreakable Will comes in, and another huge cast to take out the support. Canyon has to dive in just to get the kill, but he's used everything. Kaisa going to chip away and take down that Olaf, desperately trying to get in there, but the Shockwave gets 2, and Dom1 might just be done for at this point in time. Baron's still up for 5 seconds, but they'll just look to push down the mid lane and take the game.
They want to take the game. Very early taunt for Barrel in that fight. He immediately goes down afterwards, and then there's no stopping ffreditBrion. Umti is keeping has a great zone around the left side of the Dragon Pit. We'll never see that Drake taken, as ffreditBrion are going to try to push to end here. Nobody but Showmaker alive to defend it. An early game.
Can't do anything.
Yeah, an early game lead for Lava.
Oh, man.
They've finally capitalized on much later.
The Nexus goes down, and ffreditBrion win game number 1 against W3D2. Those were words I didn't think were going to be coming out of my mouth tonight, but they deserve it. They outplay W3D2, and they absolutely deserve this win. W3D2